Yeah, 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 yeah. Lay the spread on the velvet, Bonnie turning overtime. Sarah hears the quiet answers, painting symbols in her mind. Candles drip, calendars empty, last year's dust on the floor. I've been waiting on a signal. You say you're the one it's for. New year, new reading, let the old fall out of you. Tear it on the table, angels lining up for you. New year, new meaning, every card a doorway through. Guides are in the room now, saying, let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Hello.
Hey
Jess,
guys.
gotta love Jess. She's always right here.
Hey Jess.
Hello.
Hey
Hey, Kate,
Katie.
welcome in. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New
Uh,
Year.
yeah, so I got to redo the video. The video on this, it, it's just the way they do it on Restream. I've got to reconfigure that. It doesn't show all of them, so.
It cut the heads off. I don't know why it
Yeah.
did that.
Well, it's just I don't know.
Sometimes some of them do that. Yeah.
Make it in YouTube form, But then I don't know, something about Restream. They're supposedly identical, but obviously not. So I've been doing it one frame at a time.
Right?
Next week it'll be done. Maybe. We'll see. So hope everybody had a good holiday. It was nice to have time off. Absolutely. And I'm sure you all had good, I hope you all had good holidays. I know Jess did. Oh my goodness. Oh, whew. Yeah. So, all right, let me write down. There's Jess.
Hey Jess. Oh, turn it down. It's really loud. Okay.
What's loud?
She said my volume is too loud.
Your volume's loud.
Is that better?
Hey, Ann.
Still too loud?
Ann. Is the volume okay for you? We can always turn it down. Angie wants a love reading. Happy 2026. Yippee.
Hey Angie.
Next month, the year of the horse. Then things are gonna move big time. Oh my goodness. All right, Jess, do you have a question or subject? Or is it just whatever? Is it New Year? Is it immediate? Is it love, career? La-di-da. And same thing with Katie. Angie, I know you're Pisces and love, so we're good there. Oh my goodness. So, when is it that you're going to go back to, is it next month? You go back to Texas?
Oh, you're talking to me? February. Yeah.
Yeah, next month. Okay. New Year General. There she is, Miss Gemini. Okay. We'll see how many show up. I advertised as much as I could. Got to get some clips up. All right. Angels, Jess wants to know what's coming in this new year. Oh, right away. You seem to be lacking some clarity on something. Ow. Hey, Pamela, welcome.
Hey Pamela.
You're trying to make a decision. but you don't have the clarity on it. Blue and red, welcome. Happy New Year. I better start writing here. Pam and blue and red. Blue and red. Okay. Need your zodiac signs and what kind of reading you want, or question or subject, whatever. Okay, let's see the rest here for Jess. Yeah, okay. I'm on the right track then. Ooh, that almost went. Ouch. Ooh, some pain here. Okay, the angels just said you got to let go of this pain. Whatever it's in relationship to, let it go. Oh, okay. Do you have a Libra in your life? Need clarity, universe. Well, I've got a Libra card here, all right. But I also, right after that, got a Two of Cups. So there is somebody coming towards you that is a soulmate. Let me see what else comes out. Okay. Well, did you have those guys fill out applications? You need to have that. Date of birth, time of birth. You got to know it all before. Tell them they have a line of people to get through. Ooh. Oh. You're having problems sleeping? Still? I think last time I talked to you, you were having problems sleeping. I'll send you an application if you don't have one, honey. You think I'm kidding. Oh, good. This is telling me that your heart is healed from the past, but you've got this pain still that you got to let go of. So even though you're healed, you got to just let it go. Not you, but someone. Okay. Someone's going to ask you out again. Bingo. And that, I don't know if that's what's already happening or if this is to come, but there's a definite Two of Cups there without a question. Cut some cords, hon. You're not sleeping. Okay. Cut the cords. Call Archangel Michael in and cut those cords, and imagine them floating away. You know this stuff, into the ethers. Bandage yourself up as often as you have to let go of this. Okay. All right, Sarah, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Jess, I've got two visuals here. Okay. So what Spirit's showing me is that you're going to have three people coming at you immediately, and those are going to be exes, people that you have moved on beyond, and they see that you're ready to cut the cords with everything, and they're coming forward. Use your discernment, not your emotional mind, but your logical mind, to look at all of the things, like as if you were making, like Bonnie said, an application or a list of pros and cons, so that you can visually see, okay, no, I don't want to go back there with this one. I don't want to go back there with that one. It doesn't have anything to do with feelings. It has to do with the list for these people, okay? Because once they're out of the way and their energy's out of the way, this person that you're meant to be with is kind of come forward. They're feeling kind of like this kind of a confusion block. And so once you've done that and you'll be able to let that go, and like Bonnie said, visually cut those cords, then this is going to be, so this is basically you looking through your crystal ball, basically using your discernment to see what you're actually looking for, and then that person will step forward.
Yes, ma'am.
And
All
thank
right.
you.
I will email you that application. Katie Newkirk. Katie. Let me look back here. Katie. Anything from me is greatly appreciated. Oh, it's stressful. I'm sorry. Okay, Katie, I don't see your zodiac sign. If you'd throw that in there, that'd be great, and I'll get started. Whatever messages Katie Newkirk needs to hear, please. Just, guys, thank you for your guidance. Okay. Are you having a problem making decisions right now? Hey, Barb Pilliard, welcome in, dear.
Well, Barb.
Good to see you. Barb is an old friend of mine, and I'm not emphasizing old on you. Me, yeah, but she and I went to nursing school together. All right, Barb, I'll get you in soon. If you would like a reading, just put down question, subject. If you just want a general, and your zodiac sign, please. Okay, Katie. Katie, they're telling me that whatever you've put out to the universe a wish, and they're going to bring that to you. And it seems to be a little more creative than before, whatever before is. Let's see here. There's going to be a party somewhere. Ooh, Katie. Katie, there's somebody around you that is not good for you. There could be some deceit involved. Whoops. Okay, but they want me to remind you that you're very strong and you can get through this. And there is good news coming, okay? One more card, thank you. Okay, they're telling me that you need to manifest. And I would certainly look at the people that are around you. Wow, okay. You need to use your intuition a little more. They're telling me that things are going to become very stable, but you do need to get some rest. Do you have a Leo in your life? Or let me look around here, see what else I've got. Yeah, that's about what's on the bottom here. Pisces. Leo or Pisces. And I don't even know if you put your zodiac down. I don't have it written, but Katie. Katie, are you here? Oh. Are you here, Katie? Oh, I'm going to pause this. Katie. One thing we ask is that you type something when we call your name so we know that you're here. Okay. There's something. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop it then. There was something they were telling me about having a difficult time expressing yourself. So I don't know if you want to do yours or if you want to just put it aside and see if she comes back.
Yeah, Spirit told me it wasn't going to happen, so I didn't work on it.
Would you mention those things to me,
I'm
please?
sorry. What if I'm wrong, though? Then that would look really stupid.
You're not wrong, okay?
Okay.
God, I'm sitting here going, all right.
Well, I was starting. I started, but then it just hit me like, I don't feel her presence anymore. So she must have either ran somewhere or something happened. I feel like the doorbell rang or something,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Barb Pilliard. You're new, first timer. You're a Taurus on the cusp of Aries. Barb Pilliard, what's going on with Barb?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What?
We can see you. We won't be able to hear you, but
Yeah, we won't hear you. We see the chat. We can read you. Okay. If you want me to hear you, you can call me on the cell phone, but oh, your sound isn't working? Okay. Well,
she can't hear us. Okay. Maybe go out and come back in.
Yeah, try that. I will continue and mark the time, and you can, let's see, 1820 here. 1820.
Internet's been acting weird lately, so.
Yeah, it always does. Okay, Barb. Okay, the first thing they're telling me is for some reason you're not feeling really strong. Not feeling really independent. And those are things that you usually are. There's a sense of, I don't want to say lacking courage, but not as brave as you normally would be. They want you to use your intuition. You're not using it to the capacity you should be. So please work on that. Meditate if you can. Oh, here we go. Pisces. Do you have a Pisces in your world or a Gemini? I got strong Pisces here. Okay. Libra. You could have a karma. You've had health issues. Oh, hon, I'm sorry. You're a Gemini. Okay, that helps. Oh, yeah, you're feeling a burden, it says. You've got a new beginning about to happen. Um, are you still with? I'm trying to remember his name. I want to say Greg, but I don't think that's right. Um, you ditched the Gemini. Oh, well, okay. Then I've got good news. The last card that just came out is a Two of Cups. That's a soulmate coming towards you. Okay, gotcha. Well, let's see what else I can pull out. Aha. Oh, good. Intuition, Pisces. I'll bet money that this person is a Pisces that's coming. I've got every card for Pisces. This is going to be a karmic relationship, or wait, are you saying the one that was or the one that is coming? Okay. They want me to tell you or remind you, it's been a while that you've been in a new relationship. They want me to remind you that not everything is easily visible. Okay. Your sister was, oh. Boy, it's too bad I can't hear you. Your sister, huh? Oof, that's hard. That's almost hard than anything else. When the family splits a little. But you got to do what you got to do, you know. Well, things are going to move forward, okay? But there's a Pisces. And if you don't know a Pisces in your life, then somebody's coming in, okay? I know, but it is for the best. I understand totally. I had to do something very, very similar to that. So I get it. No need to. This whole area is no judgment, okay? Okay. All right. I think I got what you were saying. I see the health issues. They're weighing heavily on you. But I also see this new start here. Ooh, I didn't see that. Okay. I don't know if this is sister or somebody else, but somebody's going to try to come back into your life. I'm going to see what Sarah comes up with, and then I'm going to give you my phone number, dear.
All right, Barbara, what I'm getting is that you're going through a spiritual awakening right now. So it's the beginning of that. This is you. Everything seems weird, all these new things that you're coming to light. And it usually starts with getting woken up late at night, seeing 111, 222, 333, all of that, like in the time, the license plates, all of that stuff. But basically, what's happening is you're starting to see reality for what it really is. And those that you can't trust, those that maybe, you're starting to see them in a different light and you're setting boundaries. And so in the beginning, it can be a little bit scary because our views don't match those of maybe the ones that we're really close to, or we're starting to see how they don't match. and you have to put up boundaries or distance yourself or limit your time with those people. And it doesn't mean that you don't love them. It means that you've realized some truths that you didn't before, or you realize how it taxes your energy and causes health issues. And so when we compartmentalize and push all of those feelings we have about things that are going on, things that we're doing that we don't want to do for family or friends or whatever, we don't speak our truth. We start to have health issues from that because we push it all down, right? And it's been there for so long and locked in those parts of the body. And so it's actually going back to your inner child and talking to it and saying, hey, this body part here, talk to your body parts that are hurting you. And okay, what do you need? I haven't been listening to you. I have been going above and beyond doing things I shouldn't be doing for other people. I'm going to take some me time, and I want to know, what is it that you need? Talk to the parts of yourself that are having those physical issues, and don't be afraid to set these boundaries. This is what happens when we wake up. Everything starts to come to light and we start seeing it, and Bonnie can help you with that. Give her a call. You know Kind of understanding what happens, but this is the beginning of that awakening, and it does seem a little like frustrating and all of that, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay. I don't have my thing hooked up, so I can't really type in for you, but here it goes. This is my phone number: 727-612-3800. Okay. And you can always email me if you forget it. How's that? Okay.
And so everybody knows, both Bonnie and I both do this, for paid longer readings. It's just that this is Bonnie's friend, so she needs to go to Bonnie because she already has that bond of trust. But if anybody that's in this feed feels at some point you want a deeper reading, feel free to get either hold of either one of us, whoever you resonate the most with, and we would be more than happy to do a detailed paid reading. So keep that in mind. That is always an option.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, we got a list here for sure.
All right.
Katie is back in. Katie, if you want to rewind, the reading I started for you is at time of 1820 or 620, however you have your time set. Okay. And that's Central Time, because right now I'm in the Central Time zone. So, when it's up and you want to rewind it back to then, you can see what I have. And we're going to give Sarah some time while I start another reading so that she can do her part, because she already knew you were going.
And I actually have something that I can go ahead and give her because I already kind of tapped into what I wanted to say. All right. So Katie, you mentioned that you're going through a lot of stress and a lot of things going on right now. And what Spirit's showing me is that you have had, so it's kind of the same thing as what Barb's going through. It's, layers of a spiritual awakening. So basically what happens is everything just seems upside down. You're trying to make decisions. You've got so much on your plate. The other one that kind of comes to mind is this type of visual. You've just got so much going on, so many things, so many decisions. What you need to do is slow your mind down. Learn how to do some meditation so that you can slow everything way down and make decisions with your logical mind and not your emotional mind. If we go with our emotional mind making decisions, that's where the fear comes in. Oh my gosh, did I make the right decision? I don't know. I want to do this, but I think this is more logical. Start thinking with your logical mind, and then notice, does your intuition, that first gut feeling, go with that? Not the emotion on it, but the first gut feeling. And the reason this is all over the place is, you're tapping into all of the energies. There's, the 7 chakras, there's all of these energies. You're starting to notice more things around you, questioning religion and all different kinds of things that are going on in your life. And so you're trying to kind of make sense of what direction do you go, where do you need to be, kind of like it's a level up of your consciousness and where you need to be. So that's when you just need to slow down, maybe make a list of your ideas, and just go out in the sun every day for at least 10 minutes to just get those downloads from your guides in the universe and creator to get some focus as to the questions that you have. Start with your list. Is this a decision I should make? And these are the options I've come up with. Which one do you feel, guides, which one do you feel is the best one for me? And then just listen with a clear mind, with your eyes closed. What kind of answer do you get back? And then start checking those things off, because sometimes our mind just goes 50 miles an hour and we've got so much going on and it's really hard to slow down. I've had identity theft and I've had to do so much stuff and hope that I've everything secure again. I've gone through that myself.
Yeah.
And do what you can do, and then put in, to the universe and creator, hey, help me handle this, tell me what to do next. If I've done everything that I can do, then I give it to you to handle it. And if there's anything else that I need to do, please let me know and bring it to my consciousness. And let me put fear out of it, because fear is what draws more mess. So slow your mind down, same thing. Slow it down. And sometimes these things happen as a lesson for us to learn how to deal with stressful situations without freaking completely out. And this is a big one. I understand. I had somebody I had all of my cards and everything, which was not a great decision, in an envelope in my car, and somebody got in there and stole all of it. So I get it, but I've been fine, and I've stayed out of fear, and I've done what I need to do. So you go and you get your new stuff, and you ask your guides to help you with it, and just take it one step at a time. Make your list, take it one step at a time. That makes sense why Spirit was showing me a list. So there's lots of things you got to do with that, right? Got to get my new card, I got to go do this. Make your list, and then take it one step at a time, and then give up
And don't focus on the negative.
don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive. I know my guides have me. They have me. The minute you start thinking fearful, turn it around and say, nope. I know my guides have me. I've done what I need to do. They're going to let me know if there's anything else. And I'm not going to be fearful.
Right. And boy, best of luck. We've been through this, so it's not good.
It's a scary thing for sure.
Yeah,
but you know what?
It's a very invasive.
It is. And we're all, actually, to be honest, this topic, it's something that can happen to any of us right now. There's so much of it going on, right?
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I mean, I look at my checking account every day, if not multiple times, because you'll see little tiny charges come through. And if you don't know what that is, you better call on it right away, because that's how they get in there. They put some little through. And I don't know how many times I've had to have new cards made.
Yeah, and then you just do it. You just do it, right? You've got to make them once a month. You do it.
Yep, you just get through it. Okay. Well, best of luck to you, Katie. Come back. You have been to them all day. Good. Okay.
You're doing the right thing, and I really believe that your due diligence is going to make a huge difference, and you're going to be okay. Just watch your accounts and everything all the time, but you're going to be okay.
Yep, absolutely. Now, Pam, I didn't see if you wanted a reading, and I've scrolled back. So if you do want one, you need to say something. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and move. Yeah, I don't see any of it. You may have just stopped in to say hi. Next would be Angie, and I didn't see anything from Angie, so I will do your love reading private. Oh, you're here. Okay, so you do want.
Oh, I started a love reading for you, Angie. I don't know.
We'll have it. We'll send it. I'll call you. Pam's here. She's a Pisces. And I guess it's a general because there's nothing else there. Pamela Pila. Pamela. Angel Spirit Guides. Pamela. Can you give me a Pamela? Have you been working on healing? You showed up in your own reading. There's your Pisces card. Things are going to start moving for you. They want you to get grounded. Okay. Are you feeling stuck? You're welcome, Katie. Are you feeling stuck, Pam? You're struggling. Why are you struggling? You've been doing some soul searching. Have you isolated yourself? You guys will really help us a lot when you answer questions. If you just put one word in there that I can associate with it, okay? I ask a lot of questions. This is like reading a road map. And when I get to a fork in the road, if you answer it, it'll tell me which way to go. This is telling me that you were doing some soul searching, but that you were feeling stuck. I bet it's, oh, you're facing a layoff. So the stuck is the yes. Okay. I see that. And that makes sense because I've got the Hierophant with it, and that's all about structure. And just a minute while I let her back in. Hello.
What happened?
I don't know, but you disappeared, dear.
I got kicked out. I don't know.
You're facing, okay. And the Hierophant is about structure, okay? And that's structure in society, structure in anything, okay? I use it a lot in relationships. But paired with this, and you're answering that this is, you're looking at a layoff, the structure is going down. So I understand you're feeling stuck. Things are kind of, you're moving down. It's not where you want to be. They want you to try to get balanced, get things in balance again, and try to look at things in a different perspective. Try to look at both sides of that coin. You are you're a Pisces, so you are a water sign. Ah, that's what that is. Okay. Water signs come from the heart. Okay. Try to look at it through your head a little bit more than through your heart. Okay. Try to use a little more of the rational thinking. You have wisdom. Okay. Use it, is what they're saying. And did you do, is this affecting you like a heartbreak, or was there something else that was going on? me see what she says here. Um, yeah, you're resisting all of this, is what they're saying. Not saying much. Okay. I've got a 3 of Swords here, which can indicate a heartbreak, something very painful, dealing with your son. Okay. All right, then that's it. The problem for me was it came out sideways. And so I never know, does that mean it goes upside down or right side up? And they mean very different things. I was feeling like there was something really tugging at your heart. And that makes sense. Are you ready for Pam?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to let her take over then.
So, Pam, what I'm getting for you is that right now, what's going on for you? So, this is you right here. Okay. So, what's going on for you right now is that you're going through a transition. So, even if you do end up with a layoff, take that time to refocus on what it is that you really want to do. And even if you don't have a layoff, start looking at things from a different perspective. Look at it as, if I could do whatever I would like to do in this company, whatever position, whatever I really feel like I feel driven to do, not just show up for. That's what I'm going to focus on for this next year, because they're showing me that right now you're going through this transition, like literally coming up into connecting with your higher self and like really understanding some things. It's like a second chapter or a different chapter in your life. And you're starting to really think more deeply about, what are the things that bring me joy? What are the things that I want to do? What are the things that, I kind of feel like I'm going through the, everyday role of, I do this, I go to work, I do this, and, I'm kind of caught in this loop. And so what they're showing me is you need to find that new thing that drives you, that gives you joy, that purpose, that, thing that you can do for a living, or that takes up most of your time, that you can get behind and you would really enjoy doing, not just going through the motions. And so this is kind of a pivoting time for that, is what I'm getting. And I see about your son, and basically what I'm getting with that is, he's been trying to communicate with you. He's with you in spirit. Our loved ones never leave us in spirit, because you cannot kill energy. That never dies. And so they're able to be there when we need them. And he's there, and you can talk to him through your telepathic thoughts. All you have to do is think of him or talk about him, and he's there, and he's there to like hold space for you and guide you. And that's what happens when our loved ones leave before we do. It's their turn to guide us, and he's there for you. And I understand missing them. I miss all of the ones that my parents and everybody that's gone, but I know that they're still with me in energetic form. Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's in jail.
Does he feel like he's gone? Okay.
Because, well,
Well, disconnect. And I get that part,
Yeah.
because I went through that for 15 years with a child. Yeah, that's really hard. Why am I getting
is
the
hard.
Okay, so he's feeling a huge disconnect too. Yeah, you have to take that a minute at a time and believe that when it's over, everything's going to be okay. And that's exactly what I've gone through with that. It was 15 years.
Yeah, I went through it 3 years for mine.
Yeah, it's not
Not
easy. But you can be that rock for that person. That's kind of the relationship we had, where that person, that child can call you and, bounce things off of you, and vice versa. and it gives you both a purpose. They're helping you, you're helping them. I think that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is a time for you to pivot and like start thinking of those things, because then when you're doing that and you're sharing that with him, it gives him hope to come up with a plan for when he's able to be free, right? So now it's going to align with that. He can say, okay, you know what, mom's doing this and she's living her best life and she's meeting her goals and doing those things. And now he's like, you know what, I got to make a plan and take this time to kind of get serious to do that. Sharing those things with him will give him motivation for that.
Yeah, that's not an easy time for sure.
But no, it's not. Definitely not.
All right. Well, keep you in prayer. Next, let me give you guys an idea of where we are here. Blue and red, you are next. You're an Aquarius and one a general. After that is Marijana, Sharon DeBeese. And Sharon, I don't see anything on you as far as zodiac sign and what kind of reading. So if that doesn't show up, then I'm just going to move on. Lena, who's a Cancer, wants a general. Jasmine, who's an Aquarius, wants a general. And then Sunshine. So next is blue and red. Please sign in, please. Let me see what comes up for blue and red. Blue and red, Aquarius. Blue and red. Wendy, hi.
Hey, Wendy.
Good to see you. What's going on, girl? God, I haven't talked to you in years. All right, let me get blue and red is here. Okay. Blue and red, general. What's coming for blue and red? Thank you. Ooh. Goodness sakes. You're going through some big change right now. How's your daughter? How's Angela? I need to get a hold of her. I hope you're doing okay. Health is good and all that. Blue and red. Here we go. Blue and red, you're going through some big change. But in order to put that in perspective, a lot of people, most everybody is right now. New year, new number. We've gone from the endings to the beginnings. Okay. Went from a 9-year, which is the ending of things, the snake, the shedding of the skin. Now we're with the horse. Momentum, moving forward. Okay. And the number is 1, new beginnings. So big changes involved. I see you that you're doing a lot of reminiscing right now. Yeah, that's also around the new year time. You tend to look back. Blue and red. Okay. Are you waiting? Yes, become. Yeah. Are you waiting on some news about something? Oh. Okay. I don't know you, blue and red. Maybe I've read you before, but I don't remember those things. Are you married? Thank you. And you are an Aquarius. Do you have a Cancer or Scorpio or Libra in your world? You're not married. Okay, well, You got somebody coming towards you. I've got a 2 of Cups here. That's a soulmate. Okay. Virgo, you've been doing some soul searching. Man, the cards are flying. Leo, whoa, you were shown dates in a dream from a woman's paternal grandmother. You're waiting to know. Well, I can understand that. Scorpio, you have a Scorpio. Okay. Well, that makes sense, but that doesn't negate that. Leo, you got a lot of power in this reading here. There's a lot going on. Karma is involved here. And that doesn't mean bad or good. It just means something's coming back. What you've put out into the universe comes back towards you. It's like a boomerang, you know. I've got Leo energy here saying that you are incredibly strong and can withstand a lot. Very courageous, independent. But this 2 of Cups, this union came out with a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is unconditional love. So this person coming towards you could be a Cancer, or it could be the one for you that you're going to have unconditional love for. You are on a spiritual journey, I see. Okay. Oh, interesting. Ow. Did you have your heart broken not too long ago? It's showing me that is a very strong thing right now with you, that something went on that broke your heart. Now, that can be a lover relationship that broke up. That can be losing somebody, losing a parent, or lots of sorrow. There you go. Okay. See what you can do about healing. Call your healers in. Work on that, because, boy, that grief is something that never goes away. So you just have to learn how to cope with it. Sarah, are you ready for blue and red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm getting is that I don't know why the theme tonight seems to be spiritual upgrade, or so you're going through a spiritual upgrade. And oftentimes, when we lose people, it forces us back into, the next level of our awakening. So we're learning, how to let go of some things, and we're pushing forward in our understanding of things. What they're showing me is that during your dreams, you're starting to see things, and to journal it and write it down, and it'll start to make sense. But they're pushing you towards more of an understanding of sacred geometry, past lives, all of these things. And I don't know why we have to go through so much pain of letting things go before we get to the next level, but that's exactly what's happening to you. You're about to go through a major level up. So as you're learning all these things, or feeling driven to learn about these things, start working with your discernment on, does this resonate with me? Does this not resonate with me? um, what am I getting? I hear this message from somebody, but what am I getting about it? Because it's time for you to start trusting your own intuition stronger than you trust everything that everybody else is telling you. They're clues to things, but it's time for you to start trusting your own intuition about things, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, that's all. Excuse me, Charlie is making a demand. I gave you a treat right there. Come back and see us again. I'll be on Sunday, Psychic Sunday, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Next is Marjana. Marjana's an Aquarius and wants a general. Why are you begging right now, girl? I can give you a different kind of treat. Got to take care of business here. There you go. All right, there's Marjana. Okay, Marjana. Angels, Marjana. What does Marjana need to know for her greatest and highest good? Her greatest and highest good. Thank you. There's some abundance coming towards you. If you happen to have a Leo in your world, or an Aries, some sort of decision that you've been putting off. No, Leo? Okay, that's fine. They're just showing me then how strong you are. Okay. Like I said, Aries and also Libra showed up. This is saying things are going to start to move forward for you, Marjana. But you're overthinking still. Have you started into a relationship? Your 12-year-old's a Leo. Okay. That's that. I don't even know who this is, but not yours. JJ, if you want a reading, I'll add you to the bottom of the list when I have a moment. You're single. I know you're single. I just didn't know if you were dating anybody. Charlie, that's it, girl. I'm trying to make sense of this, what they're telling me here. some decision here. Using your leadership skills. But you still need to work on emotional control. I don't know if you're going to inherit some money or if you're going to have somebody come in your life that is abundant. They're telling me that you've got things pretty well under control, in balance. You're not dating. That's okay. It doesn't mean that this is immediate. It's just what they're showing me. They want you to, they say, confer. Get together with friends, family, whomever, and talk things through. More heads are better than one, is how they're rephrasing it. What do you have for Marjana?
Okay.
Sarah?
I didn't completely get done with it because I've got a lot of background noise. Hold on here a minute.
Okay. Let's see here.
Okay. So I'm getting this one for you, Marjana. What I'm getting is that, you, like Bonnie said, you've had a lot of things that you've balanced. So it's time to start like leaning into all the different things that you could, directions you could choose to go, and deciding for yourself which direction do you want to go. Not waiting for it to happen, not waiting for it to line up, deciding of all the things you could do, whether it's a hobby or it's a group to get involved in, or it's a whatever. Find those things that you think would bring you joy and start participating in them. Meeting new people. Let this be the year of you living your best life, like actually finding new things that bring you joy. For so long, you've kind of been the person balancing all the balls and doing all the stuff. And now it's time for you to decide what are the things that bring you joy that you can do for you. And once you start doing that, things are going to start feeling better in your life because you're going to have things to look forward to. Oh, I want to go do that today, and I'm going to work on this today, and I'm going to go. And you can do these things online. You don't have to leave your house if you can't physically leave your house. Maybe you have, children or something that you're watching over while they're sleeping. Now you can get online and join a group at night or whatever, but find things that bring you joy, because right now what's going on is just kind of a lull. Not really knowing, kind of feeling like you're just going through the motions. So that's what Spirit's telling me, is to find some things that bring you joy, if that makes sense. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
I know, because I muted it.
Okay. I thought we've had all these technical things. I'm like, oh, something's happening.
Sharon DeBeese, I haven't seen you say anything since you first came in, so I'm going to move on. If you are here and want a reading, you need to say something in the chat. Okay. Next would be Lena. Lena is a Cancer and wants a general. Lena, sign in, please, so I know you're here, please. JJ, I added you to the bottom of the list. However, I do need your zodiac sign and what kind of reading you would like. Lena. Lena. There she is. Okay, Lena. Thank you.
And what was Lena's question?
General.
General, okay.
They're telling me that you're kind of out of balance right now. You need to work on getting everything evened out. They're telling me also that you've been focused on something that didn't go right, or you have a regret about something you've lost, but they want me to remind you to kind of try to turn that around. Look at all the good you've got. You might have lost one thing over here, but you've got 10 others over here to be grateful for. And to come from we lost her again. To come from a place of gratitude. Things work so much better that way. Thank you. I see where Lena, are you married? Marjana, you're welcome. Lena. Okay. You're divorced. Okay. Well, okay. They want me to congratulate you. There was some sort of burden that you were carrying that you finally put down. And maybe that's the divorce, I don't know. But that's a good thing. And they want me to congratulate you on that. That's sometimes very difficult to do. They're telling me that you're really good at making things grow. Your Cancer, that can represent you. You're going down a road right now. You're on this journey and you're going down this road that is all kind of new for you. It may be a little more creative than you're used to. Let's let Miss Sarah back in. There she is.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
It is what it is.
Right. What I do see, though, you've got what I call the happily ever after card. And that tends, for me as a reader, to indicate love. So it wouldn't surprise me if you had somebody coming into your life pretty soon. They could very well be a Pisces. You showed up in your reading. There's the Queen of Cups. That's interesting. If the person that's going to come into your life is a Pisces, they're showing me what would be a divine pairing. That's more leaning towards a fated relationship. something that the universe has planned for you. You've also got a 10 of Pentacles. Now you've got both tens, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's indicative of a lifelong relationship that you're going to have. Somebody is wanting or will want to work together and build a legacy to leave. Abundance, and abundance is not just financial. They're showing me that you're very independent and confident. And things are about to get a whole lot easier. This is the divorce. How long have you been divorced? Has it been just a short time? Because they're showing me that your heart is not healed yet. So for that, I totally recommend working on that. It's a whole lot easier to get that healed before somebody comes into your world. You might have it. Hello. And there's the Pisces coming. We've got a love reading waiting for you, Angie. You weren't here at the moment. 7 years ago. Okay, well, I strongly recommend working on your heart chakra because they're showing me that that's not healed yet. And, you know, those things can take a long time, believe me. There we go with that. I've talked about that and that. Okay. And bottom of the deck, I've got, I see that, yeah, the divorce is very evident here. Sarah, are you ready for Miss Lena?
Okay. All right, Miss Lena. I don't have it finished, but this is supposed to symbolize you. The love that you need to connect with first is yourself. So going within and connecting to your inner child and going back to the first trauma that you ever went through and embracing that inner child, telling her thank you for being there for you, getting you through what you went through. Why is this important? Because it breaks cycles. It breaks cycles of us choosing the wrong partners. It breaks cycles of us allowing people to be in our space or in our life that are toxic for us. It allows us to heal from things that go clear back and are the reason why we allow certain patterns and certain things to happen in our life. And so we have to love ourselves enough to do that so that we can bring people into our life. They're going to love us the way that we love ourselves. And they do mirror that. So when we push that inner child away and we don't deal with that, oftentimes it crops up in our relationships and our situations. And so that's what they're showing me, that you have to start with that.
Makes perfect sense. I went through that. That takes a huge toll on yourself.
It does. And we all go through it. Yeah.
So you got to build that back up. And we have a lovely Pisces in the room. Are you ready for your love reading, dear, or should I go on? Jasmine, you're next. Aquarius general. But I would happily put yours in there, Angie. You were up ahead and you must have gotten busy. Okay, Jasmine, sign in, please. Jasmine, do you know a Leo or have a Leo in your world? Family member, friend? Whoa, cards are flying here.
What was Jasmine's question?
It's a general.
General. Okay.
Okay. You're saying hi. Let me see what else I get here. Charlie, no, you're going to have to wait. Big changes. Big changes. Yes, I know. You want. She's really glad we're back to doing shows because she's been short on treats.
Oh, yeah.
Your nephew's a Leo. Okay. All right. Is there something going on with him? I've got somebody here. Is there a Pisces? Let's see, you're Aquarius, right? I've got a Pisces here. I've got a Scorpio. We got lots of water. You don't think so? Okay, that's fine. I'm sure your mom's a Pisces. Okay. I'm showing I see somebody coming towards you in love. I also see where you need to get some rest. Boy, a lot of major cards here. I've got Gemini. Major decision coming up. Scorpio was your dad. Ah, okay. All right, then what about Gemini? I've got a new Gemini here. I also see where you are. You've put yourself, you need some rest, yeah. You've put yourself into kind of a self-imposed prison. You are overthinking things almost to the point of not being able to come back out of that, which can be very scary. So if there's something that you catch yourself overthinking about or hyper focused on, I really, really encourage you to back away from that. If we get stuck in that cycle, that can really go bad, mental health wise. Overthinking to an extreme can turn into something as extreme as paranoia. So if that's something that resonates with you, take that and heed the caution. They're showing me that you are the kind of person that you're going to win the war, but you might not win all the battles. Okay. You are what I used to call a wounded warrior. You will go to battle for it. It resonates. Okay. If there is no Gemini, that is still showing me a big decision coming forward. And like I said, I do have somebody coming towards you in love. Nothing else has shown up about that person. So what I do see, though, is along with the overthinking is fighting in your head. It's like, I don't know if you're weighing out pros and cons of something, or should I or shouldn't I, but those two combined worry me. So if that resonates, then see what you can do Get yourself out of that cycle. Okay. Let me see. Last card, please, here. May I have a last card for Jasmine? Your niece is the Gemini. Okay. Wow. You got a lot of family showing up tonight. Ah, happily ever after card just showed up. That's nice because I just removed the Gemini, and that then makes that right next door to the Knight of Cups. So you've got somebody coming towards you that could very well make you very happy. Or I should say, you would be very happy with them. I'm sure, happiness doesn't depend on somebody. It's internal. All family. Yeah, you got a lot of family here. That's for sure. Okay. Are you ready, Sarah?
I am.
Okay. Let's see what Sarah's got.
Okay. So, Jasmine, what I'm seeing is that you basically don't really understand the power of your energy. So during your lifetime, people enjoy you being around. They love to hear you talk. They love your hugs. They love your energy. They'll say, I just love talking to you. You're easy to talk to, all of that. And you light up the room when you come in the room and you're smiling. So here's where things get confusing. Sometimes we think when we're empathic and we're able to do those things, that we have to go above and beyond to help people, and we have to do things for people, and we can't say no because people think they need us to do it. They think they need us to hold space for them, go places with them, talk to them, do all these things. And what you need to understand is that all you've got to do is just be you, do things that bring you joy, so that when you are around people and you choose to be around people, it makes a difference. It's healing. But eliminate those people that are sucking off your energy, like that are literally like energy vampires, because those people are using you like a drug and they're over pushing you into doing things that they don't want to do themselves. You no longer, this is the year of really looking into who are those people that are doing that versus the ones that just enjoy me being around when I choose to be around. um, Start to look into that and eliminating the time that you spend with those that are pushing you beyond your boundaries and your limits, and treating you like your superwoman to do all these things, and realizing the ones that you need to hold close because you feel better when you're around them. You don't feel deflated like they've sucked all your energy from you. So um, just know that this is like the time to step into your power of that, and that you are the light in the room. You are the energy that energizes the room. And you don't have to do anything more than be you. You don't have to give the shirt off your back. You don't have to go above and beyond. The ones that are going to scream the loudest of you stopping that are the ones that are using you like a drug. So that's not good for them. It's not good for you. So start to eliminate your time and your energy that you give to those types of things. Can't hear you, Bonnie.
Yeah, you're right. Sunshine is next, and she's a Cancer and wants a general. Sunshine, if you're here, sign in, please. You're welcome, Jasmine.
You're welcome.
Mm. Wendy, if you're still here and want a reading, speak up, dear, because you would be after Sunshine and then JJ.
Who are we doing next?
Sunshine.
Sunshine. Okay. And what was the kind of reading?
General.
General. Okay.
Sunshine, have you been looking way ahead, like making some long range plans? I don't know if it's like looking down at retirement but I'm talking about way far away, not next week. There's some celebration about to happen. And it seems to surround friends, family, and love. I don't know if somebody's getting married, you're going to a wedding or a reception, or if there's just some sort of party. Okay. Ooh, wow. Sunshine on my shoulders. Hey, Harley, welcome. Keep biting my lip in the same place. That is not fun. Sunshine, your future. You've been looking at your future. Are you married, honey? I don't know that I've even read you before. You don't feel familiar, but are you married? Whoa. Okay. You've got new love coming. You also have somebody who's trying to come back into your life. I'm not saying if it has anything to do with the new love, okay? I'm just saying I see it, okay? Now, the somebody coming back in, that could be family, friends, or it could be a past lover. I don't know. But you do have new love coming. And the love is really going to grow. Let's see what I got here. Keep your eyes open. And I say that because they're showing me that you could miss the interest that somebody's paying you. You too, Angie. You already did your saging. You are so good. Cinnamon. Amen. Okay, let's see here. Back to sunshine. Are you not sleeping well? I see some like insomnia, anxiety. Something's keeping you awake. Now, it could also be for the good. If you're not sleeping well, it could be that you're being woke up at 3 and 4 in the morning. And that would be your guides trying to wake you up. Not sure. I haven't really got a strong sense of being on a spiritual journey yet. I do see, this could be good. I've got a 10 of Pentacles here, honey, and that's after I got the new love. But it's also after I got the warning to be careful, you could miss this. Okay. Yes, you've been sick and your parents are not well. Everything's bugging you. Okay. Gotcha. All right. And that could be what distracts you from paying attention. But this new love that's coming, I've got a 10 of Pentacles. Now that is a lifetime relationship. That is somebody that is wanting to build a legacy with you, wanting to have the whole thing, the marriage, the children, the pets, the house, the barn, everything, and for a lifetime. Why am I doing that? What's on the bottom here? Yeah, there's this person coming at you. Sarah, what do you show? Are you ready?
Yeah. So basically what I'm showing, Sunshine, is that you are going through the beginning of kind of the shaking up part of an awakening. So what happens is everything just gets on your nerves. There's all this stuff going on. You're starting to see things for what they really are. Sorry, it's hard to see. You're kind of feel like you're in the middle of all of this gunk and energy and things going on. My suggestion to you is to start leaning into like maybe understanding a little bit more about spirituality and kind of what direction you feel comfortable in it. So you can start connecting with the whole concept of guides and those guiding you. And I started with understanding that I was an empath. So I felt like I found my tribe and I found who I could talk to. Because what happens when our parents are ill or they're not able to help us and they've been our kind of like our security and our support group, and now they're fragile and they've got issues, and maybe we need to start seeking other support groups. And what can happen is you feel a disconnect and you feel irritated, like you feel like the world's on your shoulders, and so I think it's time to find those support groups, and start digging into, where's my tribe? Who are the people that I feel connected with that understand me? And start getting involved in that and understanding that. And it kind of gives you a nice diversion too from reality and what's going on. If I can understand, oh, what are my gifts? Who are my guides? Who's guiding me on the other side? Any of those things that you're interested in, I would start focusing on that. And yeah, it's super draining when you're taking care of your parents. You love them, you want to help them, but it also you got to find something that brings you joy,
Yes.
um, to even it out, right? Because it is draining. It is really draining, and then the guilt sets in because you feel irritated, and all of that. So find those things that bring you joy. If it's not spirituality stuff, I suggest that because Spirit's telling you that you're getting ready to go through an awakening. So if you feel like going in that direction, do that. If not, go in the direction of something that brings you joy, join a knitting club, join whatever, just so that you can find something that you can do that brings you joy besides taking care. Um, so find something that brings you joy beyond so that you have that little bit of relief.
Okay. And that makes sense because I wasn't getting a real strong sense that she was on a spiritual journey. And usually,
It hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
And the bad part is it usually starts after, we've gone through this long thing of
Right.
taking care of our parents. And
I
I don't
strongly,
need to go into that part, that
yeah,
part. Yeah.
I
But
strongly suggest finding some respite care because you can get sick really easy.
yeah,
That drains you so much.
they can come in and they can help. And if, there are programs that will help financially take care of that.
Absolutely. Okay, I know. JJ, you are the last one on the list. And
Harley.
Oh, Harley. I'm sorry, Harley. If there's still space, yes, you can have first reading. You sure can. But I'm going to bow out for a minute because somebody needs attention outside. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I hope everybody's 2026 is getting to a good start. We're excited to be back, and we appreciate you guys showing up for us. 2026 is going to be a great year. I feel it. Lots of changes coming. So we appreciate you guys being a part of this. Um, Bonnie will be right back. First thing that comes to me, just to share with the collective of those that are here, is it's a good time to make a vision board. Sit down and write down the things that you're most excited about accomplishing this next year so that it can come to fruition. Because if we have a goal listed, it's easier to make a list of those things that we want to bring to fruition. And then you go ahead and you make your plan out. And I just really believe this is our year to shine. You know, we've gone through so much as a collective of people, things that we've had to change, things we've had to go through. Hello, Tina. Yes, Angie, like, you know, we've gone through some things. This is going to be the year. Christmas was great. I'm realizing that it's all about our perspective, right? So we could be sad that certain people can't join us and be a part of what we're doing, or we can embrace the ones that can, even if it's, you know, over the phone, right? So I was lucky enough to have my three sons here. My daughter wasn't able to be here, but shifting my perspective to, hey, I'm so grateful that I have the three here. And so we, you know, reached out to her over the phone, and that's okay that we didn't have everybody together. It went exactly it was meant to, how it was meant to go. So yeah, and I'm just grateful to have another year. I'm grateful to wake up another day, right? So hope everybody had a great Christmas and a happy New Year. And I'm so glad we're all here. And for those that I haven't seen in a while, I am so sorry. I am not good at keeping touch. I have been traveling everywhere, seeing grandkids and family and whatever, and never know what day I'm going to be where. But I've been trying with Bonnie to at least get online and connect and say hello and help you guys any way that I can. Let's see here, Harley. Angie, I just found an important document that was lost. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. So here's Bonnie.
I'm here. Hey, Miss Tina, thank you for my present. So beautiful.
Nice.
Anybody needs clearing spray for your aura,
Yes,
you contact Miss Tina. She has the best.
it is the best. It was the first one I used, and I'm telling you, it is the best. I've tried different ones and they do not keep their fragrance or anything like hers. Hers
Yeah,
is amazing.
that first bottle I had a long time.
Yeah,
It was so kind of you. Very sweet. Thank you.
yeah,
All
it's
right. So,
amazing.
did JJ ever show up? Or are we just doing Harley?
JJ, let's see
I
here.
don't see JJ signing in. Okay, then
Don't-
I didn't think so. Miss Tina, if you would like a reading, let us know. Let's start with Harley. Harley's a Virgo. What? You need a treat now? Goodness.
Harley, did you have a question? Let's see.
There.
First reading for the year.
Okay. I think she's a Virgo. She's found an important document that was lost. Oh, cool. Good energy. Oh, Miss Tina wants a reading too. Cool.
Awesome.
We'll get you just a second. Miss Harley, I'm going with the idea that you're Virgo because that's what my memory is telling me, even though I don't really have a memory anymore. Wow. Cards are flying here, girl. Okay. You got a wish coming true soon. Woo-hoo. Okay. Are you not sleeping? They're telling me you need to get some sleep, but you're not sleeping. Virgo. Okay. They're showing me that you've got, okay, they want me to tell you that it's great that you've got good boundaries. Okay, KT? Okay, well, we'll see if we can get to you. I'm doing one. I've got one more after that, and we're done in about 20 minutes. So we'll try. Definitely no sleep. Okay, they're telling me you definitely need to get some. Have you tried melatonin? That's pretty natural. They're also, well, let's get back to the boundaries. They wanted me to say, hey, it's great. You've got good boundaries, healthy boundaries, but you're kind of building this castle around yourself, and you need to kind of lower that down so people can get in. You're it's like you can see everybody and they can see you, but nobody can get to you. Okay, there is this new opportunity coming up, and I think Rico Suave, if I'm not mistaken, was in your last reading, and he's here now. Harley. Okay. Well, that makes sense. You've been feeling stuck. Last card, please, for Harley. Last card for Harley. Yeah. I think, okay, I'm feeling that if you can pull away this huge glass that you've got separating you from others. I'm sorry, but you're right. And she, especially King James. But if you can pull away this bubble and get that down, things are going to move. But with that the way it is, you're stuck. You are not going anywhere, and nobody can get into you. Apropos, Rico Suave pops up. Well, Harley, you know, what can I say? I'm just the messenger. Sarah, what do you?
That's hilarious. Hilarious. Let me think here. Sorry, my brain went off to the. Oh my. Okay.
I'm gonna start pulling for Tina. Tina, I'm
Okay.
gonna go with the general unless I see that you wrote anything.
So
Okay.
Harley, what I'm getting is that you're leveling up. Okay, so things seem like what happens is we feel like we're going backwards and we're not getting anywhere, and you're literally letting go the reality of the past reality, the past existence, and now you're coming into a new level. So everything's going to seem new and different. And so just give yourself, you know, a couple more days, and pretty soon you're going to feel like you're seeing things a little bit different. Basically, things are going to start coming to you through your dreams. So start writing them down. It's going to seem weird at first. You may only remember just a little bit. So put a pad right by your bed, because you'll remember it as you get up, maybe to use the restroom, or like right after you wake up, just for, you know, a couple minutes. So write it down, whatever it is, whether it was it's foggy, or it was a sound, or whatever that you can remember, and then start piecing those things together, because you're starting to get messages again through your dreams. It's just that you're not quite remembering them. And you're leveling up. So just give yourself a break and not realize that you're not going backwards, you're going forward. But right now, because you have been kind of, being a caretaker and doing all these things, same message as the person before, like you've got to start finding things beyond being part of, the group and doing this. Like, what are the little things that you can do for yourself to give yourself some rest and some time, so that you can regenerate yourself? Because it is a huge thing when you're a caretaker. It's huge.
Yep, it sure is. Okay. Girl, here's your last treat. There you go. All right, Tina, Miss Tina. You still here? Somebody. Hey, I saw
Angie,
Tina,
they're already
remember?
they're already here. They're already here. They'll transport you in your dreams.
Tina, the first thing that I was seeing is that there's somebody around you that was a little bit less than honest. And it is coming out now. The truth is coming out. And it wasn't what you wished for. For some reason, I don't know why they're saying that, but you didn't wish for that. There is love involved, though, okay? I don't know if this is a child. Okay. If you have a Gemini, I've got Gemini here. Let's see, who else have I got? That's pretty much it. I've got Gemini. I don't know what you are. Things are supposed to get a whole lot better for you. And okay. Even though you are a leader, they're saying, you are very much a collaborative person. You work well with people, with teams. Very wise. There's abundance involved and a lot of success. I mean, you've got several success cards here. Let me see what's on the bottom here. You're starting to see the fruit from your work, your labor. You're using your intuition, and you seem to be pretty well balanced. They want to encourage maybe a little grounding. You're Virgo. Okay. Are you ready for Tina?
I am.
Okay. I'm going to let her take over. I hope that resonated.
So I have 3 different ones that show the visual, to, what I'm getting for you. So basically what they're showing me is that you're starting to realize that you have lived so many lifetimes that it goes beyond the creation of this earth, that it goes back as far as the ancient ones. So with that, you have so many guides that are extraterrestrial. And the first one I remember talking about the mantis being. And since then, I have had several upgrades so that I can actually, I've been in contact with all these different beings through people's guides and readings and all of that. And what they're showing me is that because you have been such a generator and like stood on the front line and have been helping all of the collective wake up, by providing all of these services that you have, that now, 2026 is going to be your time to actually tap into your own, like level up on a way higher scale. And so the, the healings that you've been doing are going to be so strong that literally you're going to be able, just by people being in your presence when you're teaching this and how to do it, people are going to be able to tap into their gifts to see visually how you're doing this and to learn from that. I know in the past that has been like a worry of how do I teach this? How do I show people how to do this? This literally, your guides are so strong behind you, that they're going to literally give this visual collective, like, visual to those people are going to get what they need to resonate and connect, because basically what's happening is they're connecting to those galactic guides as well, because you've embraced it and done this, and now you're going to have this whole collective that's working through you to help generate others to do the same thing. Sacred geometry is showing up that you're literally, opening that portal for all of those beings to come through and work, all of those beings that are a part of the um, universal law of one, and helping, humans to advance and all of that. And so, um, telepathy will start to get stronger for you on actually being able to have these they're saying they've already been communicating with you, talking with you, but like that's going to get stronger and stronger because you're going to start helping people to understand those communications, kind of like what's been happening to me, where like I see them, I hear them, and then I'm able to like help people understand that they're here, they're just coming through portals and dimensions and energetically, showing themselves and connecting with their families. And so when a lot of us say, oh, when are they going to come get us? Well, they're already connecting with you telepathically. You just may not realize that that's an extraterrestrial that's doing that that's one of your lineages. And so the reason that so many different ones are coming to you, Tina, is because you've been so many different beings. And I've done the same thing. And so, you connect with all these different, and they get in line and they're like, I just want to help. And Tina's willing to be this open vessel for us to work straight through. And they're so pleased and happy with that they're ready for the next phase, right? To now duplicate what you're doing, because there's this massive group that wants to work through you and others. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and there will be rewards for doing that, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Yes, for Tina. I was just cracking up at Harley. You don't have to worry, because Harley and Angie apparently have jackhammers, and they're breaking down that castle so that the extraterrestrials can get right in. They're going to rebuild it and call it the Starseed Inn. I
There
thought
we
that
go.
was very creative.
Love it.
Oh, Lord. Tina, it was good to see you.
Good to see you.
And oh, I'm glad. Love you.
We love you too. We appreciate you. We mention you almost every every live when I talk about past stuff, because you were such a huge part of my awakening. And for anybody that doesn't know Tina, please go to her classes and learn from her, because I'm telling you, I have never felt so embraced to just be my weird self and let all of these gifts come out, if it's however, and to just learn from that. I can't even tell you, it saved my life. So thank you. Forever grateful.
And Happy New Year to you
Happy
too.
New Year.
Yes, it was. It was a great reading. Wow. Guess what? It's time. Oh, it's a good thing. Well, listen, Harley and Sarah, let me know when that is done. Okay, I'd like to come see the portal. And, oh God, how funny. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming in. I guess I haven't done church announcements. It is Friday. Tomorrow, Miss Susan Grayson should be on at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. She's on the first Saturday of the month. So that would be tomorrow. Sunday, I will be back, Psychic Sunday, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard, and that's with Jess. And so come join us then. Let's see. I don't think we have anybody on Mondays. Tuesdays, Julie from Love Riot Warriors will be here, and she comes on with Claudine. It's more of a holistic type show. Very interesting. And then Wednesday, she's also on. She does interviews, and I just, the ones I've seen have been fabulous, and I'm told they're all like that. And she's got a wide range of people that she interviews. Then on Wednesday night, we see Mr. Don. He comes on with Miss Angie. And they're the dynamic duo, and they're fun to watch and fun to be a part of. So tune in. I totally recommend subscribing to, so you get a message when they're on. They're not real time conscious. They try for 6 o'clock Mountain Standard. Sometimes it could be 7. So make sure you're subscribed and you'll get a message and go on. Thursday, Mr. Don is also on Thursdays with Shauna Sellers, Miss Naturally Divine Goddess. And again, make sure you're subscribed. They shoot for 11 a.m. Eastern time. So that's about the best I can say. They're wonderful. They're fun. Just tune in. They're just great. And then let's see, Friday morning, Miss Julie will be on again with Scott Underwood, who channels Archangel Gabriel. They go on at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard. And then guess what? Friday night, like a bad habit, we are back. And we enjoy every moment of it. So there you go. Those are the church announcements. And I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you had a very happy and healthy and safe new year. And let's see what we've got for going out. Oh, yeah, there it is. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you soon.
Bobby.
Bonnie reading tarot, and Sarah